In the Gmod city, from the south of Fratgrass, Bandu makes his journey to look for his friend the Grabber. He is really sad because he cannot find him, and he feels bad for his friend getting yeeted away. Bandu then looks in the distance and sees two Combine beating up an innocent person. He tells them to not do that to people, and the Combine just laugh at him and then go after him. He tries to run away but is beaten down by both of the Combine as he tries to fight back. Because he was fighting back, they put Bandu inside the jail. And before they were able to walk away safely, the Combine looked up and saw a giant mech drop on their heads and kill them both. The mech then punched Bandu's cell and put it in a pile of rubbish and threw it away. The robot then looked at Bandu, and Bandu was scared. But then he found a rocket launcher on the floor and shot the giant mech with it, destroying it. But then Warmind started leaking out of the mech, and Bandu had to run away. Bandu went to find the most closest shelter, and the place he could find was a little shed blocked off. He broke the blockage and went inside, and he saw his friend Unfairness in there. He asked why Unfairness was there in the first place, and he said that he was selling his weapons. Bandu asked if he could use one of his weapons, and he said yes. So Bandu took some weapons and went off, saying thank you to Unfairness. He shot the gun, but a million bullets came out, and he was surprised how fast it shoots. He shot the secondary trigger, and it started exploding. Bandu started to wonder what kind of gun that he gave him. So he ran off, but he turned the corner and saw the mech, the giant enemy mech that swept his friend away from the flat grass. He was angry that he was killed last time. Bandu shot his gun at the mech, and it launched it backwards while exploding. The mech tripped on the giant highway that was blocking its path, and Bandu went through. He ran away and soon found a dark alley. He thought that something would be down there. He saw a lot of movies about not going down here or something, but he felt skeptical. But he found a room that made him feel unsettling, and he looked in the distance and saw something, a shadow in the distance, in a room. He wondered what it was, but when he blinked, it was gone. He shrugged it off and just went into the room up ahead. He came across a big room with writing all over the walls. He was really confused on what it meant because he doesn't understand what type of language it's even in, or if it even is a language at all. So he leaves the room, but ends up on top of a helicopter roof. But then he looks up and screams because he sees a giant mech fall onto the roof. The mech looks highly advanced and much stronger than the old mech that tried to take him down. The mech then tries to swap him, but Bandu shoots his gun at him. The only thing that the gun does is bounce off him. The bullets just bounce off him. So the mech swaps Bandu right off the building, and the mech follows him. Bandu was just laying there with broken bones, hoping that someone would save him, hoping that a miracle would happen. And sure enough, that miracle did happen. Before Bandu could be crushed, the grabber came in from the flat grass, still being yeeted, and pushed the mech out the way. The mech then fell over and exploded into a million pieces. The grabber with only one arm grabbed Bandu, who was happy now, but screaming on the inside from all his broken bones and the pain from him bleeding. The grabber then brings him back to his house, so he could rest. He had a long, long day.